Oh, hi there. I am back at Tsumeshogi Battle Arena, and as you can see and hear, nothing's changed. It's still going, and hopefully we can get some games with friends. I know we discussed it on the side after the last stream. It'd be nice to have some multiplayer battles rather than just 1v1 or whatever, or versus bots. But I'm also gonna see if I can try out the battle royale mode. I don't know if we tried that the first time I streamed there. So I'm going to just dig in here to the UI. I think daily training, whatever, join matches, puzzle training, it is what it is. I'm class C2, whatever that means. Let's go here. Oops. Battle Royale, rank match up to 20 players. So it says up to 20 here, but it says up to 12 here. Anyway, wait, oh, there's an entry cost. -6 BP. What are BPs? Do I have? How much BP do I have? Wait, you've got to pay BP to get to the next rank? But you also have to pay BP to enter? Oh, I got 255 BP. So the BP is not the tokens or the toe points. The token balance is 772. We've got 255 BPs, but we need, it's weird. So the currency, so we have BP currency, which also seems to impact rank, that you use to join these games, but then token for something else. Anyway, let's try it. Let's try it. I'm gonna join the lobby. Okay, I'm empty and it's just me in the lobby. I'm gonna use a stamp. Yoroshiku. This sort of the exploding cursor here, the particle effect cursor. I wonder if this is like a game kit that Mahjong Soul also used. Also, like last time, I'm curious if this the person or people behind this application are making any money or are trying to make any money. Okay, so no one has joined me. Not enough players. At least 2 players are required. Please try again late. Does it say I can't tell. The piece is blending, the character. Yeah, I think it does say late All right, well, I'm gonna try again. See if anyone joins. I'm gonna give it another minute. Give it another minute. Learn mating patterns you can use in real games. 3 move mates are the basics. Tsumeshogi is great brain exercise. The key is blocking the king's escape. Daily practice is the fastest way to improve. I think these are proverbs. These are Tsumeshogi Battle Arena proverbs. All right, so if no one joins here, I'll just do the single player or sort of the 1v1 mode, which you get bots in. I feel like doing some Tsumeshogi today. All right, not enough players. Let's go back. Speed battle. What is speed battle? Let's try this. I think this is somehow different from the other one I did. I don't really know what speed battle is. Last time I think I played Magic based in NinWorld, I think. Yeah, and discussed on the side. Hopefully Koshiro will join in. That'd be cool to have at least a 4-person game. I was looking through some of my older, it's not old. I was looking through some retro games, and there's a Yonin 4-player shogi game for Super Nintendo. Maybe I'll stream that someday. I'm not sure. Hey, Surgebringer, good to see you. You watched my stream. You watched the I Dream of Shogi video recommendation on the Fujisoto game. It was great. Yeah, it's tremendous. I love his review videos. I get so much out of them, and more importantly, I think I just enjoy watching them. You know, I think they manage to put something that I generally find kind of boring, which is the pro game. It puts it into context and into perspective with good lessons and good insights. I love it. I as soon as I finish one of his videos, I can't wait till the next one. All right, so speed battle didn't get us any players. Solo mode. Solo mode is I guess what I'm gonna have to do. Or 1v1. 1v1, I think this is what I did last time. I think this is the one that gave me Oh, let's try solo mode BR. BR rules. Okay. Stato. Where is there time? Okay, there it is. This is one move left? That's not it, right? What am I doing? Oh. Do. There's the king. We got the rook. We got the knight. There's a running square here. Oh. Ooh, that wasn't good. Ooh, that wasn't good either. There we go. 7-move mate. Why was it giving me the, it was giving me the little error stuff. Can I do this? No. Oh. No. Clear out. Hold on. What am I doing here? What am I doing? I can't, I'm too stupid. Ah! I'm too dumb. I really shrewded this one. It's just, there it is. 9 moves. It was a mate and 9. Okay. Nailed it. So it was Battle Royale rules, but there was no Battle Royale. Hey, Tulip. It was BR rules. Maybe it wasn't Battle Royale. Maybe it means Battle Rifle, like from Shogi. All right. Well, let's go back out. So online match. Join beginner room? No. I don't want beginner room. I want 3 and 5. I want 3 and 5 move mates. Wait, am I not playing somebody? Or am I playing somebody? Um... I don't... Why is it... Am I in practice mode? Why is it working like this? Why is it doing this? I didn't get matched against an opponent. Why is it the board shaking? It's like I'm making a mistake, but I don't think I am. Was I not doing the right thing? Interesting. Wait, that they're saying that's not a mate? That was mate. It was going to be. Like, is it telling me that I'm doing something wrong? Like that little board shake. Should I? Weird. So there was no game. There was no game. I don't know what's going on. I thought we figured this out last time, the online match, but it made us join. Did I do something wrong? Okay, well, now it's searching for opponents. Maybe I clicked through something else? I've got to make sure my scene isn't blocking the board with my camera once that pops up. Okay. Oh, magic based. Hello. Stato. Okay, now it's serious. Now it's serious business. Gosh, I don't know about this. Wait, what? I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. I cannot visualize on this board. I cannot visualize on this board. I don't know. I don't know. Magic Pace is getting an easy win here. Oh, there's a rook over here. All right, I got one. Do I have a pawn? No, I do not have a pawn. Let's do this. Let's try this. Okay, that was cool. Oh, that was fine. Okay, I got 3. I think I got 3. I did get 3. GG. Can I give a GG? Or yeah, I can do a stamp. I don't know what this says, but Ohio gozaimasu. I don't know what it says. All right. I'm going to say rematch. I'm searching for opponents. I did rematch, but I don't know what that means. I just couldn't see those first. 5 Dan, or is that 5Q? Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Let's see. Boy, I feel like something's here. Take up here? I don't know. My eyes cannot visually distinguish the teams. But did they fix something here this week? Did they in the past? I thought they had what am I doing? Oh gosh. The thickness of the pieces was messed up last time, right? But it seems like that is not the case anymore. 30 seconds. Let's do this. Reversal. No, don't give me that. That was mate. Okay. So we're 1 and 1 here. It stole from me that last one. It stole from me the last one. I know that was good. We need more people. We need more players. Hopefully, I imagine when I'm playing, I'm leaning so close just to see. It's so small. The board is so small. And I'm on this, this tiny screen to begin with. All right. What was that? Oh. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Okay, I'm just so slow with moving. Oh, it's not a dragon. It's not a dragon. It's bad. Come on. It's so slow. This doesn't work. I mean, it does, but... Come on. Come on. What's going on? It's bugging. Okay. Oh, that's a silver there. Oh gosh. I thought that was my piece. Do I have a knight? I do not. Oh, it's fine. Oh boy, this is real bad. Come on. What? I'm not sure if I agree. I'm not sure if I agree. I need to see that one. GG. Why does it make it even smaller? Wait. So he comes out here, he runs. Does this he run? Wait. Wait, what? If I do this, if I take here, oh, there's a rook. There's a rook. Huh. So gold, gold, gold. Is there that's a mate in 5? So there must be a faster one. There must be a faster one. Ah, shoot. Okay, so so gold. He runs. One. Gold. Take. So where's the mate in 5? Where's the mate in 5? If I take the rook down here, he can go up. Rook sacrifice after the gold drop. Oops. Huh. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So what is the lobby? Oh, this is the lobby. So we're not getting any ratings or anything like that? Or are we? Or hey Lorenzo, nice to see you. The great May streak. Yeah. The Tsu-May continues. I want to do the battle royale. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, I thought that was something new. Are Magic Based and I literally the only 2 users of this site? No, NinWorld has played. NinWorld has played. I just want to see what this is like. We're the only what oh, you can see the players online? Was that in the lobby somewhere? I didn't see it. Oh, okay. I already drank most of my tea. I wish they would allow bots in this mode. Just because I just want to see what it is. You know, I would like to do a 12. The only time you've gotten to play online is joining Japanese shogi streams. So is anyone regularly streaming this? Yeah, I don't make exactly the greatest commercial for this site. It's true. It's true. Maybe they should have paid me. This site's amazing. It's so density rich. You don't have to worry about even seeing the text. There's so much to do. Even if you can't see the text, it's fine. You know, people and like streamers of or YouTubers of other things like video game handhelds and retro systems. It's like these companies, the companies putting out handheld devices and peripherals, like they're just throwing their product out there to every and all YouTubers, even with the smallest of channels, to try to get them, you know, to review their stuff. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here. I can't even get like shogi stuff to answer an email. And like this site's just dead in the water. They're not even trying to contact or, you know, trying to get people involved in this. I have enough tokens for a 9-pull gacha. Okay, so how do I do that? Oh, a 10-pull gacha. Let's do it. Let's pull. I got something. I wish I could tell you what these were, but like it's so small I can barely even see them on my screen. You know, on my old eyes plus my tiny screen plus this tiny, like they're barely showing this stuff. I assume this is a piece or a board. I don't know what these are. This is some kind of flare. This is some sort of stamp. But I already have Yoroshiku. I already have Yoroshiku. So I don't know if that's just like a dupe. This is something. This is mix of Japanese and English. Let's see if I can translate this. Permanent gacha, a permanent gacha from which all items can be attained, featured Nebula, SSR, Hinata mascot, Ururi mascot, Mikage mascot, rates in 60%, R20. Boy, they're very clear with the rates at least. All right, so what's my collection? What else do I have? I don't know if these are piece sets or boards. It's boards and pieces. So it's a pair. So I have this purple one. Sure. Let's equip this purple one. I'm afraid that I won't be able to get back to the default. Okay, effects. Let's equip this effect. I don't know what this means. So it has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with this clicking effect. Okay, so I only have the one avatar. The mascot, I only have the one mascot. Stamps. Wait, so there's two Yoroshikus. Okay, this is the one I have equipped. This is the one that I must have won. All right, well, I might as well equip it, sure. It's rare. Let's equip this. Wait, is it not allowed? Am I not allowed to equip it? Okay. Okay. There I am. Okay, so let's try to do this. how do I use this? How do I use my newfound stuff? I have a real life gotcha little keychain thing from March Comes In Like a Lion. When I was in Akihabara, there was a row of gotcha machines, and there was a March Comes In Like a Lion one, and I did that, and I got it's the cat with the gold, the keen, uh, Mikado. Oh boy, oh man, this is real hard to tell. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't even fathom what's going on here. It's got a little bit of that electricity going. Can I do this? Yeah. Classic pattern. Where's the king? I can't find the king. Here it is. Ooh, that was not what I wanted. What did it say? This doesn't look good? This doesn't look good, Pio. Reversal. Where am I looking? Where am I going here? Oops, that's not it. That's not it. Not good. There's the king. Where's the king? Here it is. This is not it. This is not it. Is it? No, it isn't. This way. Oh boy. Where's the king? Here it is. I think the computer beat me. I think Hinata beat me. It did. It did. Wait a minute. I had just turned it around. And wait, near the end, I mean it's just a scam. It's just a random decider. Like, do you win or lose? Like before the end, I had just turned it around. And then I lost the lead. But like they got 5 since then? Come on. Be serious. Or be for real, as the kids would say. I'm gonna use my new stamp. Wait, so these are mate ones. Or they're supposed to be. I think they're mate ones. Are they mate ones or mate ones to mate threes? What do I think of lishogi's puzzles as a training tool? I think they're pretty good. Actually, we'll do those. We'll do those after this battle arena. I don't like the rating system on it, but I think they're good, especially if you do Tsumeshogi puzzles. I'm a big believer in full board, I think called Jisen Shogi. I'm a big believer in full board shogi like problems. Mikado here. Stato. Okay, so where are we? Boy, oh boy. Where's the king? There. Oh, it flashes. That's a nice little thing. Oh gosh. I missed the flash. Here it is. Maybe it doesn't flash. Maybe I'm just dreaming about that. Wow. 5 combo. Go silver, silver, gold. Where are we going? Oh. King, pawn, knight. Where's our other? Boy, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Where's the king? Here it is. Oh boy. Oh, that's not. I just. Some of these I just can't see. Yeah. There's just so many pieces in there. They're so undistinct or indistinct. Yeah, I got smashed. So let's look at this other one. Is it just pawn? No. I take the gold. The king has to take the gold. Take the gold. King takes, then I drop the gold. Okay. Now that next one was I couldn't even figure out where to drop the first, like a first piece. How to make checks here. We've got our rook coming up. The knight is what I dropped. Is it knight and then gold? Oops. I guess I could also drop a knight here. Yeah, so I don't even have to. Wait, what? Oh, okay, because you can go back. Yeah. So that's. Yeah, I wish the board was bigger. And so let's look at lishogi while we're here. I'll leave this. I'll leave this scene. I'll leave this scene up so we can see more of the shogi, lishogi. So I've done a lot of puzzles. I have done 1,473 puzzles on lishogi. Hey VMB Ayaka, good to see you. So I've done a lot of these, and so if we do Tsu-May. So there is the ranking. I thought there was a way to do unrated. I don't remember. That's the thing, is that when you're this high, if you make one mistake, you're just dead. You're just dead forever. Like it'll take you a month to get back the rating points from getting one wrong. I am going to use my right. So this is what I'm thinking about right now. Now he's got the gold defending there. So open the puzzles in incognito mode. Yeah, that's true. I think there's a way to set things. So if I do puzzles and then set some, if I no, maybe I'm confusing that with Lichess. What about this? Drop the gold. He comes out. It's the same deal. Now you get the escape. How about if I drop the gold here? King can just run. Horse covers 1/5 after dragon. Well, not if the gold is here. Not if I drop the gold first. Gold. How about gold here? No, still runs. That would be a double. Wait, so I think this is it. Gold? If king takes, it's just mate. If the dragon takes, wait, what did I say? The dragon takes. Wait, no. If the dragon takes, that's it. Hey, Killer Ducky. If the king moves to 2/5. Yeah, well, I think this is dead because this. But if the king goes to 2/5, we've got the double check, which is mate. So that's that would be fine. Get the double check. But the block, the double check can be hit by the double block, can be defended by the double block. How about we sack the gold here immediately? We sack the gold and the king takes. We just have mate with the double check. So we drop the gold. If the gold takes, we just have mate. If the dragon takes, we have mate again. So I think that's it. I think this is a mate in 3. I think this is, hey Arnulf, nice to see you. I think this is this is it. You know, these I have to like quadruple check this because I'm it says that this has been played 5,000 times, which seems impossible for lishogi. There are like 7 people who use lishogi. But my puzzle rating of 2469, I'll probably gain like 1 point for this, but I'll lose like 140 points. So I need to quadruple check this. Gold drop on 2-5. If the king runs, it's mate with 1-2, and the horse is defending the gold. So if we drop here and the dragon takes, this is mate. Because the king can't go here because the horse is eyeing it. If the gold takes, it's mate here. Paralyzed from having fun by a number. Well, I wouldn't say fun. I like doing Tsu-May, but I don't like having this rating tied to it. Like if I'm going to have a number, if there's going to be a number, I want that number to be good. So I'm going to do this. All right. Let's see. The moment of truth. How many points did I get for it? +1. I got +1 point. This is a 1,724 rated puzzle. I got 1 point for it. I do like this puzzle. I'm going to give success. You know, I can't help but think that knight takes 3-3 is the answer here. But I don't think it is. Well, no. Knight takes 3-3. King runs. Gold takes 4-3. Is mate. So knight is there are no diagonals here. Knight takes 3-3. King 5-1. Knight 4-3. Right? Yeah. So I think that's it. I'm going to quadruple check now. So knight 3-3. King can't go here. King can't go here. Of course, king can't go here because it's 2 squares away. So king's options are, and nothing can take me. Nothing can take this piece. There's no knight on 2-1. So I don't think this is a great problem, but it's whatever. It's whatever. So we take if king goes to 5-1, knight takes 4-3, and then the king is trapped, and nothing can take this. So if we do this and the king goes to 3-2, then the gold can simply take 4-3. Again, nothing can take it. The gold is protected by this knight. The pawn is protected by this knight. King can't go here. King is here. Can't go back there because the knight, and that is it. All right, so I'm gonna do it. So watch me like mess up my pieces here. Let me just keep an eye again. Nothing can grab this. There we go. All right. I got 2 points for that. 2 points. 2 points. 2470. The nightmare is when you're on the metro, you try to do one on your phone, touch the screen accidentally, lose 1 billion points. Oh, I have done that. I think that's probably why I stopped doing them. I have misclicked. I have misclicked away hundreds of points. I have misclicked away like a month's worth of points in one session. I did back-to-back trackpad, because I was using the trackpad on my computer. Back-to-back, moving the piece with the trackpad and accidentally let go in one move, and then I think, if I remember correctly, like I accidentally let go as I was dragging the piece out there, which is the instant loss. And then the second one, I think, trying to be careful for that, I didn't do the right promotion, if I'm remembering correctly. So I get like 2 mechanical ones back to back that I lost, that I lost, and it was basically like a month's worth of work, worth to have to get back. And yeah, and I think I stopped doing it. I actually stopped. I think that made me so mad. I canceled my lishogi auto payment. My monthly auto payment. I canceled it because of that. I started it up again later, doing manually. I think I'm due for one. Let me do that now. Let me show some support for lishogi here. I'm gonna do it off stream, because I don't remember what the mechanics for this are. I think I just do it with PayPal. Let me get my wings, as they say in lichess, in lishogi. Okay. Waiting for the redirect. Okay, so let's check out my profile. My wings are back. Remember to support lishogi if you can. If you get use out of it and you have the means, give him. I'm not gonna say them. It's one guy. Give him your support, because it's great software. It's incredible software. It takes a lot of work to do, and it takes money to maintain and to run. And obviously, I don't agree with everything that's going on lishogi, and I am sort of vehemently opposed to the amount of variation stuff that they have on the site, and some of their focus at the time. At times, but it's a great site. It's the best we have. I think it is the best we have. It just looks good. It feels good to use. There's so many great features for studying and playing and arranging tournaments and watching, and it's got the little stuff for stream. Obviously, this is all lichess stuff, but it took work for him to bring this into the shogi world. And the boards, unlike in chess, the boards are not in shogi are not perfect. The squares are not actually squares. So the first version of lishogi just had squares, and over time, as it evolved, it's now they're rectangles. They're tall. They're slightly taller than they are square. All these little changes. This piece set is beautiful. I don't know who originally did it, but and I don't know who fixed it, but this was recently fixed so that the alignment is proper both for Sente and Gote sides. Little things like that, little polished things are take a long time. It take a long time. Hey, Couch Tomato, Portella is a person's name. Welcome to the channel. I assumed that was something else. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the Portella set. And actually, I'm giving credit for the Portella set. It is Portella. I'm using a user style that has the red promoted pieces. So I am using a user style here. So no matter what piece set that I select on this streaming machine, it's going to use this with it's going to use Portella single character with red promotion sides. The one that is in the site here by default. Gosh, I keep going into the board theme. This Portella here, this one does not have promoted sides colored. The one that's built into the site. But regardless, they did fix that, and it's aligned. It's aligned now, so it's great. So whoever Portella is, great work, amazing work, so good. It's just I think it's a great piece set. Yeah, you know, it's like it looks very much. I don't know if it's exact, but it looks very much like my single character Hidechi piece set, single character piece set that I have and bought from Nekomato, sort of that premium piece set. Yeah, the double kanji is beautiful. It really is. I think it's you know, as a streamer, it's a little difficult for some people to make sense of. You know, I could click it here, but it's not going to do anything. You know, like I said, I'm using that user style, so I can't actually change piece sets. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I like the shadowing. You know, the shadowing. Once the alignment was fixed, it's just great. It's just great. You know, this board that I'm using here, I don't love this because it doesn't. The shogi boards that I think we typically play on are a little more yellow and a little lighter than this board, but for online, I think this gives a great contrast. So what is this called? Is this called walnut? This is called wood alternative. So these others, like I used to use, I color matched. I used to use, if people remember in the past, I used to use a single color where I color matched my vinyl board. And I like that. I like that. But like with these nice pieces, I do like to see a board grain. And like the Kaya, I think this is Kaya. Yeah, so this is Kaya. Like this does look more like an actual Kaya board, and I think it looks great. It's just there is contrast, but it's a little too bright for my eyes. You know, I'm in dark mode. I think that the actual look of Kaya doesn't quite gel with a dark mode, like the lishogi dark mode. So like for example, you know, Hidechi's got a Kaya board. It's a very nice Kaya board. A little bit more grain than maybe you'd see on some. Nah, it's fine. It's really nice, but it's relatively low contrast. And you know, it's a light background. So on the tatami or I don't know how to accent it, tatami mats, you know, it looks great. It looks great, but it just doesn't, unfortunately, you know, I think it just doesn't look great with dark mode. So I use this wood alternative. I like it. Yeah, so you agree on that, Kaya being too bright. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know what I would hope for. I think it would be one of those things where I would just have to, I'd have to, like, I can't even suggest what I would like more than this. Just because it'd be one of those things where I would know it once I see it. because the dark mode, which I love, I love dark mode. I've been using dark mode since dark mode was available, but it's hard to tell what colors would be nice. But anyway, this board also does look like a physical board that I owned. I used to own one of those floor shogi boards that are not Kaya, but I think they were made in the 70s more commonly. But long story short, I gave that one away to a kid who was going back to Japan, sort of as a prize for beating me. And this board reminds me of that. I do like. I'm not sure if it's actually there. I'm convinced that there's like a spotlight sort of on the center of this board, that it's slightly lighter in the center than it is on the edge. I'm convinced that it's there, but if someone said it's not there, I'd say, okay, I'd be forced to agree. But like, it feels to me like there is a bit of a light, like a light source hitting the board near the center. The lishogi sounds I also don't love, but I think Hidechis are the best. But I do like this one that I think it's called Alternative. Shogi Alternative. I do like Shogi Alternative. These are a little too thin, the shogi, but Shogi Alternative, it's not as realistic, but it sounds good. Okay, Lorenzo, you see it. You see it. You say it's definitely there. Yeah, the ones, Couch Tomato, the ones that are darker brown, those physical boards. Yeah, I would say mine is darker brown, or was darker brown. Well, it probably still is, unless he's thrown it away. But yeah, that it was a little darker brown. But the grain of this sort of reminds me more of that darker brown one. So I like it. But yeah, lishogi just like I think this looks amazing. I just think this looks amazing. And like, if we go to current games, I love this view. Like, we don't have anything else. There's nothing else like this. Shogi Wars, 81 Dojo, no one else. As upset as it makes me to see all these variants, and it does bother me quite a bit to see all this nonsense. Everything else is so great. It's so great. Good day. Did I say good day, Emperor Rex? I'm not sure if I just saw it and then thought it before while I was talking, or if I didn't say it. But anyway, good day. Nice to see you. Yeah, so I'm going to turn this up, and I'll just play those sounds. So I'll set it to shogi, which is the default. Like, they don't, to me, sort of feel like they match this piece set and board. Are they not playing? Oh, he's got 3.5 minutes on his clock. The shogi is from your own audio snapping a piece on the board, default shogi. Interesting. It sounds a little thin to me compared to at least how I snap. Like, my club mates snap on a Kaya board or a Shin Kaya board. But it's possible, like, I'm not using nice. My pieces are Ono Ore. His pieces are maple, and they sound different. This does not sound like this doesn't sound real. Shogi Alternative doesn't sound realistic, but I like how chunky it is. I do like how it feels a little more chunky. And then if we compare that to 81 Dojo, oops. I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna mute this tab here. Actually, I'm gonna leave this game. I'm gonna leave this game and just go back to the 81 Dojo. Come on. Ah! Ah, Yoji Nobori entered. Good to see you. Oh, I'm talking over it. There. I do like these. You know, they're also light, but there are different cues, like when you're capturing or doing whatever. Oh, your board is one of those cheaper from Nekomato. I see. Is this too hard to hear? Let me flip the let me change the options. Shogi Club 24's sounds were pretty for sounds for the pieces were pretty rough, very dull thuds. But their counting was great. Their clock counting. 81 Dojo's clock counting is the best in the business. Lishogi's is nice. At least for the voice that I use, which is, I think, the Japanese computer voice, which I think is nice. But all of them, and some I think worse than the Japanese computer voice, they don't. I think that they're either they're asynchronous, or they don't quite always line up in the same place. Yeah. Let me change that sound back just before I leave this board. Okay. What am I doing? Tools. So let's capture a piece. There's no, unlike on Lee Chess, there's no different sound, I think, on lishogi when you capture. At least on the alternate. So let's change it to the default. So there's the default has a nice different sound for capturing, which I like. I like that. So you're saying we can do that through the list. I'm not sure if you meant, let's look. Okay, and 81 Dojo, or it doesn't do the list. It doesn't make sounds. Wait, the audio was off? Or maybe it's just quiet. So, Lorenzo, yeah, Shogi War's aesthetic has grown on you. How you sometimes wonder how it could be real. Who thought, what if we had animations? I like the animations. The rest, you know, their aesthetic has never grown on me. It's been okay. You know, their pieces are I think their pieces, while clear, they're sort of mediocre at best. Like nothing like the level of quality here. You know, and they're not aligned in the squares. Some of them are overflowing. Oh, there's not a hint of sound. Just interesting, interesting. Oh, I wonder if, because I'm in the let's set this to the let me just take a look at OBS because I'm in my I'm not usually in this browser view. Let me the Chrome. Wait, so it should let me see if it's showing anything here. So my screen is so small it's hard for me to I want to see. I'm moving my OBS mixer. Oh, interesting. I wonder why. Huh. I wonder if that's a bug in this new version of OBS. Boy, I have to figure this out before the interview. It's not accepted that my Chrome source is not taking any information, any sound from Chrome. Well, let me switch my scene here. Boy, I'm glad we at least. So let's see now. Let's see if this does it. Because this is now this one doesn't use Chrome. Okay, so now you can hear. And then like 81 Dojo will also have sound here. This is, you know, I always regret updating. You know, so I sometimes doubt whether or not I should update, especially for when I don't see any features or fixes that are related to my workflow. You know, I've updated OBS a lot, you know, obviously in the past 2-3 years, but the past couple updates, they've now broken this sound for this Chrome Chrome layout that I have. I'm gonna have to see if maybe I recreate it and it'll get fixed. They also broke a feature where they open up all the windows that you had before when you quit. So when you quit and then you restart, it should open up all the little mini windows that you had before. Now, most of the time, that doesn't work at all. Sometimes it does, but most of the time it doesn't. Which is, you know, it makes starting up every stream a little annoying because I've got to recreate some windows. Yeah, the music and animations, I definitely dig. I definitely like the Shogi Wars music and animations, even if it's the same music. Actually, let's go back to 81 Dojo. I mean to lishogi, and let me change my scene here. Actually, I'm gonna go back to this browser. I want to see if I can just fix this while we're live. This sound, boy. I'm gonna put. I'm just gonna do some YouTube. What am I doing here? I'm not gonna do a sumo. Boy. Here. Okay, so I see that the Chrome mixer is not doing anything. Huh. Browser boy. Let's take a look at this source. Okay. I'm gonna okay, that's still not fixed it. Bizarre. Hmm. I'm not actually sure how to even other than restarting OBS. Like I'm not even sure how to try to do. The peace sound was back in the other layouts. So this is the browser layout where I'm explicit. In the other layouts, I am what I'm displaying is my screen. And so it's getting the overall sound from the operating system. What I'm using for this layout is Chrome. I am only streaming the Chrome window. And there's a Chrome audio source as well. And it's just not picking up any audio from Chrome. I see the source. It's just there's no bar, no volume input. So anyway, I'll have to figure that out later. The reason this is a problem is because I'm going to be doing an interview. When I do an interview, I can try to create another audio source. I mean but I already have one. So the thing is, I already have a Chrome audio source. So this is audio input capture device. No, this is from a device. Oops. Hold on. Yeah, the echo because it was 2. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't see any properties that would let me do this. Weird. So I'll just have to let's see. I'm just thinking of one more thing. I don't want to spend too much time here, but I'll debug this. I'll debug this by myself after. But that's a big concern that this just doesn't work anymore. And I don't see any options for the source. Yeah. Weird. All right. Anyway. So there's that. Yeah, I wonder which update broke this. That's the thing is that I don't know which update broke this. So anyway, I'll close this, go back to lishogi, and go back to my lishogi scene. So we'll get the sound from the board. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break and refill my tea, and then I'll be right back. Actually, I'm curious. Okay, this one doesn't. This one just has mic. All right. I'll be back. All right. Back, and we should have sound. Wait, does that mean we that the entire stream when I was doing Tsumeshogi Arena had no sound? You all weren't hearing the music? No music and sound? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't. Boy, that would have been lame because the music and sound is like the whole appeal of that site. Wow. So just quiet, just dead quiet when I'm not talking. Ugh. So sorry. I'll have to check the previous, yeah, this is the music. I'll have to check the previous stream to see if it also suffered the same fate, which would mean that, you know, the whatever update I did in between then, or maybe it's just a bug and maybe when I restart OBS it'll be fine. Okay. So anyway, wait, did I log out? I logged out of 81 Dojo? Okay, well, if we're here, I'm just going to quit. I'm going to restart. I'm going to since I'm not getting my stuff, I'm going to quit Chrome and come back in and let's see if the sound works after a restart of Chrome. Chrome is taking a long time to start. Okay, so Chrome was updated. And now I'm trying to get back to OBS. Let's see. Let's see if there's any sound here. No, it looks like it's not playing. It's just not getting that audio source for Chrome. Weird. Weird. I wonder if that's some sort of application permissions problem where, gosh, I don't know. Anyway, something to deal with later. Switch the scene back to lishogi so we get sound here. And we were doing puzzles. So what are these? So there's Tsu-May here, which are what just happened. I thought there was a way to select. I guess they're rated no matter what you do. Okay. So I don't like to do the non-Tsu-May puzzles at lishogi because some of them are real gimmicky, some of them are it's like, okay, this is the better move. And it's just some random middle game position that's I don't want to say debatable, but sort of debatable sometimes. Okay, so what are we looking at here? This one here we have I'm guessing the answer is take, then gold drop. But I'm going to keep looking. So like if we take here, we still don't have a way to check. I mean, we drop our gold, but it would die. It would die to this gold. We take here, this gold takes. Or this gold takes. This gold takes. So let's look at this. Bishop takes gold. King cannot take, king cannot run, king can't take this pawn because the knight is here. Is guarding this pawn. King can't go here because the silver is guarding it. So the only move after bishop takes promote is gold takes. So once gold takes, we redrop the gold on 7-1. Nothing can capture it. King can't capture it because the silver is guarding it. And king can't run because the silver. I think that's it. I'm rushing it. But, all right. So what did I get for that? I got 1 point. Got 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. And I'll give it a success. And then I think that'll be it for my, let's see. Did I, I'm still provisionally rated in puzzles. So 1,476 puzzles here that I've done 1,476 puzzles, and I still have a provisional rating. Probably because I didn't do some in the past month. So the idea that the provisional ratings on lishogi, I think, really need to go. Or I think really need to extend much longer. Like the idea that your shogi ability goes away hard after what is their time, their depreciation time, or whatever they call it. It's too often. It's too fast. It's way too fast. If you're 2 dan or 1 dan or 1 Q and you take a month off of shogi, you're still a 1 Q. You're still a 1 dan. You're still a 2 dan, whatever you are. So like, especially for puzzles, like why are you depreciating the puzzle or the puzzle rating? Or not trusting it. It's weird. How do we, what's the word? I want to search. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I'd almost rather they just not even have a puzzle rating if they're just going to give question marks on it. And there's no indication anywhere that I can see of how many puzzles do I need to do to get rid of this question mark? You know, as someone who likes to see numbers go up, I also similarly do not like to see questions next to my numbers. Hey, stupid guy, yours doesn't have a question. I'm sure you do the less. Yeah. You've played 7 in the last 90 days, according to the dashboard. So let's see, what have I done in the dashboard? I've only done 3 in the past 30 days. In the past 90, I've only done 3. So let's try 2 more. Let's try 2 more. Hopefully I don't lose all my rating. Is this it? No, let's do Tsu-May. I think this is the common-ish pattern. No. So if I drop a gold here, if I drop a gold here, pawn takes, dragon takes, king takes. So I don't like that. Okay, the knight, we cannot drop a knight to check, so we know it's not the knight. We cannot drop the rook to check, so we know it's not the rook drop. We can drop a gold here. In which case the king can take, or the pawn can take. We can pull the silver back. If we pull the silver back, pawn takes, gold. Oh no, gold drop. The gold the gold drop is protected by the knight. You also play the themed mate and end puzzles. Interesting. This one's tricky. This one's tricky so far. All right, I'm how about silver up? If the king can't take this silver because then we drop the gold and that's mate. So the king would have to take the silver on 6-4. So we bring the silver to 6-4. King takes. We don't want to let the king run out this way. So if we bring the horse or the dragon in, the king can run down here. Or here, or here. Let's say he goes over here. Let's say he goes to 7-4. So let's 7-4. And we have a gold. We have a gold in hand. I'm losing it. I'm losing the thread. So how about silver? King takes. Rook drop. King runs. Dragon takes. King runs. Gold drop. King runs. So that's he's out. He's out. Now he's out. So what if we drop the gold? Oh, if we drop the gold, king goes up here. Oh, and then can come back. So, oh, interesting. Hold on. So if we do silver back, king takes, drop the gold, king goes over. Rook drop. King comes over. Dragon, promote dragon, guarded by the gold. King goes up. Knight drop. Let's look at this again. This feels a little longer than it would need to be, but a silver back. If the pawn takes, then we just drop the gold. No, we don't just drop the gold because the knight is guarding it. We don't just drop the knight. Okay, So that's not it. That maybe that's not it. Maybe it's not it. This one's easy, right? This one's easy. Am I making this way harder than it needs to be? So this, I think if I could promote here, this would be one thing. But this is not a promotion. So bishop 6-5 is not a promotion. So it's not a check. So I cannot make that move. Otherwise, I think I would do that and then take here. And then drop the silver or move the silver up to finish the mate. Second. Can I drop the gold here? Drop the gold. Pawn takes. Silver takes. Gold drop. In this case, if the king takes the silver, we just drop the rook, and that's mate. Not mate. It's not mate yet. He can run, and then we mate. No, and then hold on. Gold, take, rook, back, rook, promote, and that is mate. Because the silver is still here. So the pawn has to take. Pawn takes. Pawn takes. Then what? Silver takes. Huh. I don't know. I'm not seeing this. I'm not gonna just make a guess move because that'll lose me, 100 some points. Hmm. So let's revisit this silver up again. Silver up. King takes. No. So silver up, king takes, dragon, king runs. Gold? Silver 6-4. King takes. Dragon 5-3. King 7-4. Gold 6-4. If the king goes down to 7-5, dragon takes 7-3. The king goes to the side or up, its dragon takes 7-3. Right? Gold comes down, rook drop. Gold, he comes over, rook. Gold. I mean, wait, so you say after this silver goes northeast, what happens if you drop the rook between the knight and the pawn? Well, it's not check. Here. Oh, if we do that, I think the problem is that the king can run down here. So I think if we do silver 6-4, king takes, and then we drop a rook on 6-3, I think the king can just go to 7-3 or go to 7-4, or 7-4 or 7-5. And now what's going to happen? Especially if he goes to 7-4, what's going to happen? We drop. Or I suppose the king can just take this silver then. So if we come up to 6-4, king takes. If we drop the rook on 6-3, the king can take. The king can take 5-4, and now there's no great way to check. If they drop a gold on 6-4, we can just run back down, I think. Well, no, because then the rook can promote. So how about that way I think is a trap. So what if the king runs? So we 6-4, king takes, rook 6-3, king runs to 7-5. Dragon takes the knight. We drop a lance. And there's no way to check. There's no way to check. Like if we drop a gold, this token will just take it. So I think the king can run to 7-5. So I am still liking this other approach. Silver 7-4, king takes, dragon 5-3. They have two choices. So 1, 2, 3. If the king goes to 7-4, gold drop is going to be made. Gold drop. King runs up. Dragon. King goes up. Rook drop. Your king goes whatever. We promote. Gold drop. The king goes down. We just drop our rook. The king goes to the side. We take with our dragon, goes over, and then why we could just take with the dragon here because the gold. Well, no, the gold is not here. We just drop the rook here. So silver 6-4, king takes, dragon takes 5-3, king 7-4, gold 6-4, king 8-4, dragon takes 7-3, king 9-4, rook 9-5 is mate in that way. Silver takes, king takes, dragon takes. King king 9-5 or 7-5. So how about that same idea on this other route? So takes king 9-5 immediately or 7-5 immediately. If we take, they can just drop and we don't have a diagonal piece. Yeah, I don't, so I think that doesn't work. Silver takes. Well, then we can pull it up. Okay, boy, this one's too hard. I don't want to risk my rating on this. But I think this is it. Silver, king takes, dragon takes, king 7-5. Rook drop. King takes. Gold drop. The king runs. We just So we'd have our gold on 6-4, our dragon on 7-3, king is on 9-4. We can't push up because we have no lance backing this. We have no gold and we have no rook. We have 2 knights in hand. I don't think that's it. On the knight drop route, is it bad to take the center pawn after he flees? Well, but it's not check. It's not check. These have to be check. So if we drop the silver, he takes. If we drop the rook, and the king runs down here. What are you saying? Take this pawn? Take this pawn. Knight takes it. Yeah, this knight is being very annoying here. I wonder if this whole silver 6-4 is just the wrong approach. If we drop the gold here, if we drop the gold, pawn takes, dragon takes, king takes, rook drop, king runs, we're oh wait, no. Gold drop. Pawn takes. Dragon takes. King takes 5-4. Rook drop 6-4 is mate. Is that right? So gold drop on 4-6. If the king takes the silver, rook drop 5-5. King 6-3, rook 6-3 promote. So there's that. Gold drop. Pawn takes. Dragon takes. Rook takes silver. Rook drops 6-4. This whole file is guarded by the dragon. King can't go back. I think that's it. I think that's it. Is that it? Does anyone have... Or is everyone just staying quiet as I make the mistake and step into a big loss of points? Gold drop 4-6. There are only two responses. Take silver. If the king takes a silver, we drop the rook on 5-5. Nothing is guarding that. And so the king has to go to 6 what am I trying to say? The king has to go to 6-3. And then we just promote on 5-3. If the pawn takes, dragon takes, and this whole file is open, king has to take the silver, and we drop the rook on 6-4. All right. All right. No one is saying otherwise. I'm going to try it. There we go. Okay. That was a good one. They gave me 3 points for that. That was a 1927. That was a 1927. They gave me 3 points for that one. Again, these numbers of played 45-21 times. Hey, Kodoman33, good to see you. Hello. How is that true? I would love to see. I don't believe these. So I don't believe these numbers. I wonder if it's played or if the page has loaded. Do it. Okay. So yeah, so let's see. So 45-21. Let's copy this link. I'm going to go into incognito mode. And you can tell it's incognito because this isn't my piece set. Now it says 45-22 times. So it loaded. Wait, let's load it again. Still 45-22. Okay, let's solve it. Let's solve it. $45.22. Okay, so let's go in, and I'm going to make another incognito window. $45.23. So who is doing these puzzles? Who's doing these puzzles? Is it a web scraper? Is it? So I'm just loading. I'm going to open another incognito window. Let's see if it goes to 24. It has not. Let's open it up in Safari. Safari's not. Oh, it is showing up. It is showing up. $45.23. Let's. Oh, I'm logged in here. I'm logged in. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's. It's. 45.23, and I got no points for it. You know, and so it does keep track that I get no points for it. They won't let me boost on this. But who are the people doing these puzzles? And these numbers were high years ago. Not for this. I mean, obviously, I don't know this particular puzzle, but like a couple years ago, the numbers were high. Yeah, it doesn't seem possible to me that given the small size of lishogi, 4,500 shogi-loving souls have played that puzzle. I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem possible. Like, this is a 1900 level. So how many people are going to be getting 1900 level puzzles? Maybe a lot. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Did I get my my puzzle rating is still got the question mark. I still have the question mark. Let's find an easier one. All right. Well, I just reloaded and it's giving me the same one. So 47. I guess I'm closing in on 2500. I'm closing in on 2500. I'm almost a grandmaster. I'm almost a grand. I don't have any Tsumeshogi. I don't have any Tsumeshogi norms, but I almost have the rating to qualify as a grandmaster. Okay, so what are we looking to do here? My first inclination is this. If the king runs, we just have the gold. So if I do this, king takes. So if I take the lance, king takes the lance. I don't have a good way to check the king. I can drop the gold, but then he can just run back. Now there's a hole on 1-1 and a hole on 1-3, and there's no way to check with the bishop. I could take, but that's just going to lose the piece. You remember people mentioning speed running puzzles to get good? Maybe they're adding something to the total. Maybe. But I thought the speed running people mostly did on Play Shogi. So what are all our options here? All our options are gold 1-3, and the gold takes 1-1 as I did. Gold 1-3. Silver takes 2-3. Hey, Magic. Oh, the 2-2. Well, 2-2. The king is on. Well, there's no 2-2. Oh, gold takes 2-2. Yeah, that is one of our. That is, yes. We have that other option. Gold takes 2-2. Wait. So I just let me finish going through this one. Silver takes. King takes. I think that's it. I don't think there's any. There's any. King takes. If we drop the gold, rook takes. Pawn takes, king takes, and they're off to the races. So let's look at gold takes 2-2. Gold takes 2-2. Gold takes 2-2. Boy, there are a lot of options here, including just running to 1-3. Gold 2-2. King takes. I think that ends it, right? The king takes. If we drop a bishop, king just takes the silver. All right, let's go through these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The two different ways to promote with this. And that's it. Those are the only ways. Those are the only ways to check. Wow, this is a tricky one. This Yanifu 1-3. Yeah, I wish. I think those are the only ways, the 3 ways to check. 3/4. The 3.5 ways to check. Oh, hold on. Well, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I think my imagination's running away with me. Gold takes, king takes, gold drop, king back. Gold takes. Yeah, my imagination ran away with me. King takes, and now this guy is on pre. Yeah, just as you're pushing as I'm putting the pawn down on 1-3, swipe off the pawn on 1-6, a la Hikaru no Go in the episode where Waya, is it Waya? No. It's not Waya. It's the boy with the collar and the red shoes or whatever. Oh, it's not Waya. It's Waya before Waya. The member of the Go Club. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's killing me. It's killing me. My brain and my inability to remember things is just it's a curse. It's a curse. It's not Isumi-san. It's not Mitani kun. Mitani. Yeah, Mitani. Yeah, Yuki Mitani. Mitani. Mitani Yuki. Mitane. There's the baseball game is the baseball game's going on in the background as that Go hustler is teaching him his lesson. But you know, Hikaru and Sai come in and oh, it's so good. Shusaku Honimbo Shusaka. It's so that whole scene is so good. Now I'm thinking of that show. But I need to think about this. This is important. This is more important. This is more important than Go. This is Shogi. It's also Sparta. No, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. Tricky. Tricky. Man, this is rough. Or am I overestimating it? Gold 1-3. King takes. No. Wait, so if I take this first, if I take this gold first, I will have 2 golds in hand. So take. No. Nope. Take. Silver takes, king takes. Boy, oh boy. I don't think that's it. I don't see the way to make that work. I'm open for, well, I'm not, I guess I am open for suggestion, but then my rating would be a fraud. My lishogi puzzle rating would be fraudulent. So I can't take suggestions. Although it is fraudulent because it's got that question mark on there, despite the fact that I've done tons of them. I'm about to switch to another puzzle. It's what I'm about to do. So let's ignore this one. This one's very complicated. Gold takes 2-2. Gold takes 2-2. King takes. King can't run because we just take, drop the gold. Huh. So if I take, and the king is on 2-3, we'll have a gold, and we'll have 2 golds and a lance in hand. 2 golds and a lance in hand. Drop the gold. Rook takes. I don't like that. So we could drop the bishop first. Drop a lance or a knight. And that's going to end that. Wait. Hey, Mr. 10x54. I've been doing all right. This puzzle is really stumping me. This puzzle is really stumping me. I'm trying to get rid of the question mark on my puzzle rating. And I don't know what the requirements are to do that. So I thought I would do 5. And I've done 4. But now I'm stuck on this 5th one. I'm gonna see this message that I just got. Okay. Any other ways to check? There's just those 3 ways. Am I sure this is a Tsu-May problem? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I may have accidentally. Yes, it is. It says down here. It says it's hard. It's not showing up, or is it showing up? Is it showing up on scene? Let me see here. Yeah, you can see at the bottom. It does say Tsu-May. I mean, it could be lying to me. I don't trust this as much as I can throw it with the way that they put that question mark on my rating. I just don't. I'm staring at making 2-2 work. I just don't see after king takes any way to even remotely do something interesting. Well, no, I guess taking the gold after is interesting. So, yeah. But this horse is doing a lot of work. If I trade off the rook for the pawn, or the rook, if I give up gold to force the rook to take, the pawn to take, king to take, we'll end up with this clear area and the king here, but that's not enough to mate in. That'd be a very long mate as well that'd be a very long mate for a puzzle like this. Killer Arcade, not yet. Because this is rated. I don't want to, even though I'm upset that they've given me a question mark on my rating. I don't want to use outside sources for the rated puzzle. I'm sure I'm seeing it. It's just not popping into my head. All right, let's hold on. Take. Lance? Take. Bishop. I think that's it. Okay, so I think the first try in the end I think was right. So gold takes 2-1. King goes down, it's gold drop 1-2. So gold takes, king takes, drop this lance on 1-2. King is forced to take, drop the bishop on 2-1, and wherever the king goes, we get the gold drop on 1-2. All right. I think that's it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to look at it one more time. Gold takes, king runs, gold drop 1-2. King takes. Only way is king take, so that we drop the lance on 1-2. King is forced to take. So we drop the bishop on 2-1. The king goes to 1-3 or to 1-1. Gold drop on 1-2 does it. All right, there we go. All right, easy. 0 points. They gave me 0. Zero. They gave me 0. Why? How dare they? How dare they? Yeah, it's rated. There isn't a unrated puzzle on Lichess, I think. I don't think there is a way to do... On Lichess, you can do unrated puzzles. On lishogi, I don't think you can. I'm about to report this puzzle. I'm about to submit this rating here. What's going on? I don't think I mean, It's possible I played it before, but why would they give it to me? Why would they give it to me if I'd played it before? Maybe the fact that I opened a tab while I was in here made them think I'm cheating or something. Is it too could that have been too low for me? I would have thought that it would be a green with 0. I would have thought it would be green with 0 if it didn't give me points. Like I don't even think that's a 0. I think that's an O. So that means I didn't get any. That means I didn't get. It's not going to give me my ratings. My oh well, I guess now it is green, but it's O. Okay. Let's see. Let's check my profile. I still have the question mark. 1478 puzzle. So 1478. Let's try again. Let's try again to get this. Oh, I don't want this. I don't want this puzzle here. I don't like this right now. I can tell I already don't like this. At least there are not many options. Well, there are plenty of options. Would be mate. So take. King can't run. King can't run. So we take. It means the king has to take. Drop a pawn. All right, I think that's it. I think that's it. Silver takes. Let me just, if king takes, gold drop on 2-6, 2-7. King can't go to 1-5 because of the horse. Yeah, that would be mate. So the king has to take. We drop the pawn. And wherever the king goes, we drop the gold on 3-6. No, no, because the king can go to king can go to 3-6 or to 2-6. So take, pawn drop. Three six or 2-6, king 2-6. This pawn is not protected by a lance. So we bring our horse. Okay. Take. Pawn drop. 3-6. No, bishop, run. That's not it. Nothing is covering this square. Hmm. If I drop a gold, king runs. Oh, well, yeah, that seems possible. Okay, take, take, drop a gold. King has 3 options. King has options and they are 3. Back here. I only have 1 pawn though. I only have 1 pawn. Pawn drop. King back. If I take the knight here, king can then take this pawn. All right, stupid guy. Good to see you. My profile says 5 solved today for +7. It's most likely their rating guess is right. Magic Face. I hear some drill sound. Um, I think it's not the absolute number of puzzles. I think it is the recency. I think just like the rating system on lishogi, if you don't play for a long time, um, I am playing, mister. I am playing. um, the I will not play. I probably won't play games. Um, so if you go to your rating section, so there's that rating deviation. So once the deviation gets higher than some number, I'm +6 7. I've raised 6 7. Um, but once this deviation is higher, I think over time the deviation gets worse, gets higher. So if you don't if you don't play a lot, this will go higher and higher until it trusts your rating less and it'll give you the question mark. I think the same is in the puzzles, except they don't expose to you your deviation. So I don't know what my deviation is. So I have no sense of how long it's going to be for me to get my puzzle rating back. Whether it's Tsu-May or whether it's non-Tsu-May. I wonder if the fact that I reloaded this puzzle means I won't get any points for it. Can I do something like this? No. No. I do that. Like I drop a pawn, knight, or gold takes. I drop a knight, gold takes. But I think it's I just they don't expose that. I wonder if in the API, I wonder if they expose that deviation for puzzles. Hmm. No. Oh wait. Maybe that is hold on. Take. Oh, I'd be wasting my pawn here. Wait, no, pawn runs to 6/6 or to 2/6. Drop my gold on 1/6. King comes up. Pawn. Takes. No. What about this? Takes. Push the gold. Takes. Drop the pawn. He runs back up here. No. Tough one. Tough one. What about taking the knight? Take the knight. If the king runs forward, then what? Oh, then I would just do this. Okay, so take the knight. Silver takes. Silver takes. I don't think that's it. All right. I am not getting this one right now. I am not. I wish I could just skip. I wish I could just skip to another one. Well, I could. I could go I could switch my normal. Let's go to easier. Let's just take the risk. I just want to get my puzzle rating solid. I just want to see if it gets it solid. Do we have a knight? We have a rook. We have the rook is guarding. We have a knight. We have a knight. We have no gold in hand. Knight runs lance. Wait, is this? Knight? This is embarrassing. This one's embarrassing. This one feels like a basic pattern that I'm missing here. He only has a rook in hand, so effectively only a rook in hand because the pawns are all over here. I can't drop a rook either, a pawn either. I drop a silver, rook takes. Knight drop runs? No. Knight drop. No. What am I missing? Boy, what am I missing? I'm missing something fundamental in this one. There's got to be. How do I get that? How do I get that rook out of there? How do I get that rook out or blocked? Like if I try to lure something in the way, I no longer have the mate because he can run. Okay. Knight drop, king runs, silver drop. If the king runs, horse up here protected by the knight is protected by the silver. So silver, knight, king runs to 4-1, silver 5-2. If gold takes or rook takes, horse 3-1 is just mate in conjunction with the knight, and this running square is blocked off. Okay. Cool pattern. All right. That was a +2. So that was easier. And that gave me 1814. Interesting. So that was called easier. And it's an 1814. But the normal one was... What did you say that was? 1710. Are you sure? Let's see. Let's see what that... Oh, yeah. I can see it myself. 1710. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Wow. Okay, so this was a good one. Am I clean now? Am I clean? So maybe I well no. Oops. My mouse is stuttering. Let me check my stream here. Am I dropping frames? Am I doing no, I'm all right. Okay, it's 2478. It's still questionable. All right, so we have a lance. I think this is it. Knight. He comes forward. I drop the lance, right? Knight 2-3. Promote. King can't take because the lance is defending, so the king has to run forward to 1-4. No, this bishop is watching here. The bishop is watching. So there's the trick. That's why this one is higher rated, because people just mindlessly did that. So this one's a trick. Ah, okay. I think I like this. Promote 2-3. King has to go to 1-4. Drop the lance. And I was going to say bishop comes up. No, I was going to say the bishop comes up. I bring my gold up, but no. Can I drop the lance first? Takes? No, and then I cannot check. Surprisingly tricky right now. Surprisingly tricky. Or am I just slow, extra slow today? Even slower than usual. Yeah, that's not it. All right, so how about we just promote our lance? Promote the lance in. Doesn't, I don't think so. Promote the lance. King comes forward. Ah, and then we jump the knight. Promote the lance on 2-3. Guarded by the knight. King has to come forward to 1-4. Jump the knight to 2-6. King can't come to 2-5 because of the gold. King can't take the knight because of the gold. King can't take the promoted lance because of the knight. All right. That was +4. So I selected easier difficulty rather than normal. It was normal, right? Normal. I selected easier rather than normal. And this is a 2000 puzzle. Okay, so let's see my rating now. There it is. We've achieved it. We've achieved it. No more needs to be done. A full 24. So it's unquestionable 2482. Still not at Grandmaster level. Still at the high International Master Tsumeshogi puzzler. But I wonder, like tomorrow or in a day or so, I wonder if I'm going to get that question mark again. I do wish they exposed that, so I would know how many I need to like. So where's that one that was solved? Or yeah, anyway, for my games, I still have no puzzles in the database. I haven't submitted any. My improvement, I have nowhere to improve. Dashboard, themes. The question mark just means it's, I think it's bad because it's ugly, but the question mark means it is not, what is the term? I can't remember the term. It means it is not a solid rating. Let's see. I'm hovering this. Hovering. Lower value, so this is the rating deviation. The lower value means that the rating is more stable. So the lower rating deviation means it's more stable. Above 130, which I think is what triggers the question mark, the rating is considered provisional. And so I think it interplays with the, I think it's a Glico 2. It has an interplay with the amount of rating points you get when you win, the amount that you lose when you lose, and the amount that your opponents win and lose when they win or lose against you. So I think the higher your deviation, the more your rating will move, because it's trying to find you a rating. But it degrades over time. Long story short, on lishogi and on lichess it does, and I think on lishogi puzzles it does clearly. It degrades over time, which is a bit of a contentious factor from what I can gather in discussions on lichess. But to me, it certainly is contentious in shogi. Yeah, it doesn't make as much sense to me. But anyway, it's there, and that's it. I think on that note, I will close it up for today. It's been a day of Tsu-May. It's not been the greatest. I apologize that I didn't have sound in that first half of the show. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know what would cause that. If it was an OS update or if it was an OBS update or something else, but or a Chrome update. But it is what it is. I'll figure it out before I need to do it next. And I'll see you all later. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your shogi and take care.